The Traxxas UDR's got the world's best radio-controlled car suspension. Just like on the real Desert Racer, it's got double shocks on the back, solid rear axle, double wishbone up front, also with dual shocks. Got all the sway bars and everything moving in the back here. This one's getting a little bit worn out and tired, so let's head over to my local hobby shop, Redfin Models, and get a new one. You guys keep telling me that you want to see a UDR. My UDR is tired, so we Redfin Models, hopefully get a new one. Shopkeeper?
Waffles.
Have you got a UDR?
Waffles. I'll translate for her. Yes, we do.
Oh!
We have two right here.
Oh, brand spanking new one. Oh, go on then, crack him open. Oh man, old Finley, oh man. My one's really getting tired. Suspension's not working properly anymore. And when these things are fresh, they drive so nice.
Waffles.
Oh, it's a Fox one. Man, check out this suspension. Oh, drop test coming up.
Oh shit.
So it's 4-wheel drive, 6S LiPo. There's a speed controller in there. Got Lego, spare drive shaft in there. The way that these things go over rough terrain, you see when the suspension move, you'll see in a minute how cool that looks. On my original one, it kept doing the centre drive shaft in and the wheel hexes. Have you got upgrades?
Yes.
Yes.
We have these here and here.
I think I'd bang good specials on there before.
Waffle.
Anyway, over here, he's got another one. So I'm going to get two new ones, one for me, and this one of you guys can win. So there's going to be a link down in the description how you can win it. I'm also going to chuck in these two upgrades here, the drive shaft and the wheel hexes. The winner of the competition is also going to get all of this lot. So you're going to get a Traxxas TRX4 M41 boat, Armour Creighton 6S EXB with alloy diffs, Lossy Pro Moto, associated MT10 Armour Infraction 6S, 80 mile an hour straight out of box. Now for the really good ones. You're going to get a Traxxas XRT, a Traxxas Max Slash, and the mighty X-Max, the latest version with the belted tyres. And that has got a combined value of around $7,000. There's a free way that you can enter as well. If you click on the link in the description box, go down to the raffle summary, and it tells you in there how you can get one free ticket. If you want a higher chance of winning, then you can buy more tickets. So one of you lucky viewers is going to end up with all of this lot. Anyway, let's quickly fit these upgrades and then go rip. You wait until you see all the suspension going in slow motion, man. So you've got this fake brake disc and caliper, and you cannot get this wheel hex off with the caliper on. And the screw to get the caliper off is there, and the angle is too severe with the body there to be able to get to it. I think I know an easier way. You're not defeating Kevy. I don't know, they are quite cool, but look, you can barely even see them in there. So here's the Traxxas ones that you need. These are just a hex with no disc on them. So that on there, boom. Next up, I've got to fit this front drive shaft. Next up, we've got to get this drive shaft off, the transmission removed, then we can move the whole lot back and hopefully get to that drive shaft, which is sitting all under there. But anyway, it gives us a perfect opportunity to see the 6S motor, steering servo there, the battery sit in this compartment here. Man, it's tight. That's what she said. I think what's stopping it are these motor wires. Let's see if we can unplug them. Oh, Jesus, that is tight. Tighter than a duck's eye, and that's watertight. Oh, where's that come off of there? Right, now this bit here, does that just pull out of there? Maybe not. So this is the piece that has to go in there. I believe that it's just wedged in there. Come on. Out. Out with you. Jesus Christ. Maybe we've got to take the cover off. Oh, man. Everything's got to come off. What? How does that come off? Jesus. Come on. How can that still be on there? Man, all these screws coming out of here. I'm going to forget how it goes together. Oh, pins in there. Can't remember what one that even come out of. That's like a little locator that sets the gear mesh. Not anymore. Oh, another screw there. So that in there is actually a planetary gearbox. Pretty similar what we got on the end of the monster truck axles. One of these things here, look. So basically it's got a load of gears in there. And look how fast that spins there compared to that. See, this shaft here spins a lot slower. So it's like a reduction gearbox. And it's got another one in there. So normally on solid axles, you get axle twist when you accelerate. But because of the planetaries, it doesn't. How's this come apart? What? How is that on there? Man, this is not going to go back together again, is it? Oh, what a stupid... Oh, there, look, it's got a screw in there. What an idiot. I could have taken that screw off while it was all in one bit. But at least you get to see inside the gearbox. Comment down below if you knew. Oh, there we go, look. Ah, what an idiot. Anyway, that off of there. And we've got the metal one that goes on there. That goes on there. Screw back in there. Now we can try and remember how it all goes back together again. Right, you're probably bored of all this. Quickest way I know to get it back together again. Boom! Next little upgrade over here where the body's bolted on has got a habit of ripping out. So it's worth getting a little bit of Gorilla Tape and just putting it along the edge. Boom! Doesn't even look too bad. I've also got myself the brand new Traxxas Max Slash. It's about the same size as the UDR, but this one's more realistic. This one here's more for bashing. Man, look at this miserable weather. Boom! Here we are on location. Got all the crew over there. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Man, it's absolutely tipping it down. Don't forget you can win a brand new Traxxas UDR with upgrades and 9 other RC cars on top. Winner gets all 10 RC cars. Link in description. This thing's not really a basher, it's more for realism. If you look at how realistic all the suspension is, it's amazing. However, it's not the most stable in this list of things, and it will do that and fall over if you're not careful. So I've got some upgrades to put onto this truck to make it more stable later on in this video. And we're going to test it out again later on in this video. Scott's Mini Max. Whee! Oh, dude!
Did it hit you?
Yes, I have something for that.
You big f***ing softy.
Dude, you get these in the eyes. I went in the eye the other day, bloody hurts.
You're a big softy, you.
Anyway, let's do some slow motion and see the suspension in work. And then we're going to go to a different location. Then we're going to go back to the shop and make it more stable. And then we're going to test it out again. Boom, here we are, next location. Got this skate park here, which is probably not really suited for it because it's not a basher. Bloody racket! You know what, for driftability and driving, you cannot beat the handling of the UDR. That solid rear axle, for drifting, you just cannot beat it. Oh. Poor body. Footage. Man, the suspension on these things is just something else.
Nice.
You can see here how the soft sway bars is making it want to tip over, but we've got an upgrade for that later. So you can roll over quite easy. Right, let's do a little bit of bashing. Nothing too hard because it's supposed to be for scale driving. So the Traxxas lipos are getting tired. One of them, I think, has got a dead cell. So I'm going to have to order some new ones. So let's get it back to the shop, get the upgrades on there, order the new batteries, and then we'll get it out again in this video and see what those new upgrades can do. Next up, I've got a couple more modifications to do to it. Then we're going to take it out for another rip in this video. Anyway, because it tends to roll over quite easily, I've got some sway bars here from GPM. These are thicker, and that's going to make it lean less. Because look at that, it does actually lean quite a lot. So that's going to make it a lot more stable. Also, I've got some wider hexes here. So that's going to make the wheel stick out a little bit more, give it more stability. And then if we have a look underneath, this arm has already got a crack in it. And I've broken quite a few of these in the past. So here, I've got some RPM ones and RPM sliders. That's enough waffle. Let's get them all fitted and take it out for a rip. If you want to know where you can get all these upgrades from, I'm going to put a link to that down below in the description box. Boom! So for now I'm going to leave the wheels off because it's going to make it easier to fit the sway bar. So it comes with a front and a rear sway bar and a little drill bit. So I'm guessing we've got to take the old sway bar out, drill the hole out, then fit this, and then fit... You'll see, you'll see. I'm hoping we're not going to have to get the body off to get this sway bar. Now I should be able to slide this out. Oh, will it fit? We need to get it out of there. It's just got the body slightly in the way. I really don't want to have to take it off. Can we force it? Oh, yes. Next up, we've got to get the drill bit and drill. Because the body's on, we can't really get in that easily. But I think we can get in from here. So here's the old sway bar, and that is 2mm. The new GPM one, 3.5mm. That should stiffen it right up. I've got to try and squeeze that in there, hopefully. Come on, in you go. I should take the body off, really. Come on, in you go. Yes, come on, in. Don't recommend you to do it like this, but this is the way I'm doing it. Right, we're in. Boom. Next up, we can get these arms on there. Then the drop links, and then the front, and then we're done. Next up, we've got to get the arms on there, then we can go rip. I was fitting these skid plates here, just helps protect the arms a little bit. Next up, we've got to get this ball joint out of the old arm and put it into the new one, and it shows you here how to do it. With the new arm. Boom! Man, that has really stiffened up that rear end. That should make it a lot more stable. Now we've got the front one, and luckily I know a quicker way. Boom! There we go. Got them all on there. That has really stiffened that up. Oh man, that almost doesn't want to lean at all now. And with that wider offset as well, it's just giving enough clearance there on the arch. So just as a quick comparison, stock one, move that over. Look how much that suspension flexes. And then we go over to the one that we just modified. Look at that, that's solid. Another way to demonstrate it, look, we can put a can of Coke right underneath there and it's still got that much to play with. But then if we try and do the same to this one, look, check out that difference. That one there, there's almost no flex at all. It's so rigid. Whilst this one here, look, all wheels are touching the floor and it's even got more in it, look. So, let's go rip. We're not going to go too mad with the music here because this truck sounds so good and I want you guys to be able to hear it. But wow, check that out. There's almost zero body roll. It's a lot more stable. I know it's quite slippery, so we have to get it out again in the dry, but definitely a lot more stable. Here we go, BMX track. Man, this is one of the most fun RC cars that I've ever had. That and the X-Max and the Raminator and many more. That's it, battery's flat. And don't forget, you can win a brand spanking new Traxxas UDR along with all of this stuff here. Well, not this is separately. But you can win a brand new iPhone 16 Pro and a brand new PlayStation 5 Pro on separate competitions. Link to all of that is down below in the description box. But anyway, back to this. It's not really supposed to be a basher, but as you can see, it still kind of bashes. If you really want to bash, then get yourself a Traxxas Max Slash. If you want the realism, Traxxas UDR. The way that suspension moves and the way that it drifts with that locked up differential, it's just something else. Now, some people, when they win the competitions, they want the same car that they've seen in the video. So, the winner of the Mega Bundle, you could swap the brand new one for this one here as seen on the video. It's up to the winner. Also, if the winner would rather a $10,000 cash alternative, then the winner can have that too. Right, link down below for all of that lot. Subscribe and smash the bell. And if you want to see the Max Slash in action, I'm going to put a video to that about here somewhere. So I'll see you there in a minute. Do you want to win one of my RC cars? Click here. Click here to subscribe and become part of the crew. It's free. Or click here to see one of my other videos.